Just before this shooting, they came and removed my cotton from my ears. Only thing I came to know, my God, I couldn't hear because of the cotton. Yesterday night, massive fog and mist and terrible cold in my Devanali ashram, and I couldn't sleep till 2 o'clock. So now I remember why that cold, because the cotton in my ears stopped me from hearing what is happening. I was feeling suffocation in breathing, and I could know it was cold, but I couldn't hear the cold. If I removed the cotton, I could have heard the cold. I could ask the cold why did it come, and he could have told me because he's feeling very cold. I could have given him the hot, the heat. Problem could have solved. Just a joke. Ananda asked Kashapa, Buddha gave you the golden woven robe of successorship. What else did he give you? Kashapa said, Ananda. Ananda answered, Yes, brother. Said Kashapa, now you can take down my preaching sign and put up your own. Just as simple. Looks simple, but deep down, that understanding. I was telling the students who were going to the school, do you have a test today? Before you go for the test, you have to find out like no work, no food. There is the assessment. And before you go there, you have to first prepare yourself. Before the day scholars come, you have to make sure your classrooms are updated, the blackboard, the duster. Only then you have the right to sit inside the classrooms. And children are coming from faraway places, our buses are picking them up. You have to rush up to the restroom and you have to find out whether the restroom are in proper positions, whether they need to have a drink, because you are directly going from the hostel to the classrooms, but those children are waiting for a bus for half an hour. Sometimes buses reaches there this side or that side, half an hour, then sitting the bus another half an hour. So they must be tired. They might, and it's cold outside. They might have to use the restroom. When you use the restroom, the Japanese told us that only one technology we have. When I asked them to give the technology, simple. When we use the bathroom, Japanese said, when we come out of the restroom, we make sure another person should be able to use it. So when you come out of your classrooms also, make sure another person should be able. Who is another person? The principal of the school is another person who is going to have a look where the classrooms are neat and tidy. Who knows, Swamiji or Guruji will come to have a look also. It is your duty, the start and the end, to keep it beautiful. Ananda asked Kashapa, Buddha gave you the golden woven robe of successorship. Moment you have the degrees, you think you are the degree. No. The degree and the black belt and the positions are given so that you go deeper to start from ABCD. You have just become a nursery student and lower kindergarten student. Yes. And every smallest thing, don't think you are sitting on the chair. No. Going to the lowest position to understand, to dig, to loosen up the mud so that it becomes fertile for any seed to grow. Yes, you should be creating circumstances for anything to sprout when they come inside your office, come inside to talk to you. You and that position have to melt. To you and that position to melt, you have to become an empty, a zero, not on the degree. Ananda asked Kashapa, Buddha gave you the golden woven robe of successorship. What else did he give you? Kashapa said, Ananda. Ananda in Sanskrit means happiness. Paramananda, bliss, absolute happiness. There is no more involved in that, this or that. It is just happiness. What else you can ask from your master? What else can you ask from your guru? What else can you ask from your parents? You got your degrees, you got your food. What else did mommy give you? Happiness. The food itself made you happiness. Your uniform made you happiness. The position made you happiness. And in that happiness, is it not your duty to create happiness for the others also? One happiness is one step leads to 10,000 goes the same. Is it not your duty the moment you got the degrees, that position? Your duty is to make a 10,000 happiness blooming. Yes, you become so fertile. To become fertile, you have to become so flexible, so soft like the pancake that anything can penetrate, anything can absorb. And in that absorption, you become so fertile, ready to sprout. Anybody coming and throwing anything, you are ready to bat and make that hit a sixer and make them Ananda. Yes. What else did he give you? Kashapa said, Ananda. Ananda answered, yes, brother. The moment Ananda said, yes, brother, even to the dog, when you call a doggy, come, and the doggy wags the tail and come, he doesn't come like that. The moment he comes, you understood you can trust on the dog. Yes. The moment the dog understood your sound waves come, he understood that before he could call him, you have given him so much love and affection, and your language is happiness, Ananda. The dog comes running, wagging its tail, and you, smallest problem of the dog, you take to the hospital. You also take care. The dog makes sure that he runs around the land to make sure the house is protected. Yes. He barks at the smallest stranger because you have given him love, and when you called him, he came running. Yes. And when he screams, you open the window to see whether any stranger is standing outside. Your relationship. But you have got disconnected with your wife and your husband. If the wife is sick, then you will ask her to call her mother to take her to the hospital. But if your doggy is sick, you yourself take him to the hospital. The love relationship is very important. Ananda said, yes, brother. To Kashapa, said Kashapa, now you can take down my preaching sign and put up your own. If that much you understood, yes. One you understood is I said Ananda, and you said yes, brother. Ananda is first of all happiness. And if you have happiness, you will spread happiness. And you will not spread happiness. Your happiness doesn't come without any hard work. It comes with the toughest of the hard work, with the sweat. After that, you can laugh because you can even sleep even in the stone on the road, and you get beautiful sleep. You are not looking for the best bed or the best clothing. Any clothing makes you very happy. And if that is the situation, you make others also happy, because you are not going to rob the things and put it in the bank. Your possessiveness gone. So Kashyapa said, now you can take down my preaching sign. Now you can take down my board and put up your own. Means now you go ahead and you preach. Because wherever you go, you will create happiness. You will create stomach full, no work, no food. One joke. I hear the Dalai Lama recently fired his gardener who had a degree in carnations but didn't dig reincarnations. One. English teacher, give me the opposite of this sentence. Children in the dark make mistakes. Student, mistakes in the dark make children. Teacher, get out.